Hi, and welcome to this new video on the Fluximmersive channel. Today I'd like to show you the new features of the Flux Analyzer. If this kind of content interests you, feel free to subscribe and activate the bell so as not to miss any future videos. The 20.12 update of the Flux Analyzer comes with new features and improvements. The software stability has been increased, both on Windows and on newer versions of macOS, so Big Sur is now fully supported. Likewise, Retina and HDPI screens are now totally compatible with the Analyzer. Finally, I'll demonstrate an interesting new feature that is the addition of different view modes for the sound level. In light of the recent events of 2020, the question of broadcasting on streaming platforms has become paramount, so it's important that the Analyzer adapts its tools in order to help content creators. In this video, we're going to focus on the Analyzer's audio level view functions, as well as the new features found in the version 20.12. There are 3 audio level meters represented in the Analyzer's metering tool. One average level meter, also called RMS, one true peak meter, and a perceived loudness meter that follows the ITU BS 1770 standard. And it's on this last one we'll begin by focusing. This standard defines several types of measurement: LU for loudness units, LUFS for loudness units full scale, and the maximum true peak level. Whether it be cinema, radio or television, loudness standards have existed for quite some time. This is to obtain the optimal homogeneity between the different programs. Several standards exist, such as the EBU R128, the ATSC A85, or the OP59. As of the version 20.12, the Flux Analyzer includes different loudness modes. These modes still use the same variables as defined by the ITU BS 1770, but set different threshold values. So it's really easy to use the Analyzer to know if the program is broadcast ready, according to the recommendations of the R128 or Netflix, for example. To access these different modes, we need only click on the cog next to the level meter to open the options panel. On the second line of the options menu, we find the scroll menu listing all the modes in which we can work. The question of normalization is becoming more and more present in music. With the popularization of streaming platforms, a new way of consuming music has imposed itself: the playlist. Within these playlists, we can find songs by artists that are different both in style and epoch. This brings with it substantial differences in volume between the different songs. In order to smooth out the variations in sound intensity from one track to another, each streaming platform, such as YouTube, Spotify or Apple Music, proposes its own strategy for level normalization. For example, on Apple Music, a program can't go above -1 decibel true peak. It must have an average level within 1 LUFS of -16 LUFS, and it must also have a dynamic range of at least 9 LUFS. In comparison, platforms such as Spotify and YouTube require an average level of around -14 LUFS, give or take 1 LUFS. If you'd like to see a more comprehensive tutorial on sound level imaging, as well as how to follow the different recommendations and standards in order to best normalize your audio programs using the Flux Analyzer, don't hesitate to ask us in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. As always, if you liked it, feel free to subscribe and click the bell so as not to miss any future videos on the channel. If you like this video, leave us a thumbs up and share it on your favorite social network. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll see you soon in a future video.